Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and I welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We're outside! Back there is the inside of the Bionis, which looks really funky from that angle if you look at it. And I don't know at what point you would be sent back, but it looks really funky just looking at it like this. But anyway, I welcome all of you to a new place with a giant freaking tree in the background. Also, let's just switch the party around. Let's play as Shala, because we haven't played as Shala in a long time. Sure, let's leave this like that. And we got new arts for Shala specifically. That's good, you need that. You learned Headshaker. There we go. What am I gonna take away for a Headshaker? Just the heal bullet. The heal bullet in and on itself is not so strong. So I'm gonna send that over here. I'm gonna have the shield bullet here. Gonna do that like this. So that looks good for the time being. Can we level that? Oh, we have a lot to level up. Let's just move forward a little bit and then we're gonna level up our arts. How about that? So that you get to see a little bit of where we are before we do anything else. We might do that actually maybe at the end of the episode. Thinking about that. Anyway, let's just go around here and see what we have to work with from now on. And where we have to work with. Because everything here looks gorgeous.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Knock-On village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel. Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing. Isel, Hogard, Garin, Damil, bestow the light of your life unto me.
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulks' vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhine's stench.
Shala?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
A silver-faced Mekon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I'd never seen. If only I could find out what they mean. We could use them to our advantage.
Look over there! A rope bridge. It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs, Nopon. Though a lot of them have settled in our colonies, the Nopon are originally native to Makna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
Well, everything totally fine in this cutscene. Nothing bad has happened at all. But this place is gorgeous. We apparently came during noon. Well, let's just take a little bit more of a look forward. Never mind! That's not how forward I wanted to take the look there, game. We finally collected all 8 kelp mushrooms. This should fill up Kofuku. Probably won't, as far as I'm concerned, but still, that's not how far I wanted to look forward. I just wanted to go a tad bit closer to the rope bridge maybe, and then we can do other things like the art point thingy distribution that I wanted to do. Also, there's another shop right there with lots and lots of quests that we're just gonna accept here. So, just accept the quests. Lots of monsters to be slain here again, as per usual. But they're just good for you to grind up your level if you need to. We are in a good spot with the levels, and I haven't done a lot of level grinding so far, so totally fine with everything. Then let's take a look at what you have. You actually don't have any art books, so I'm not interested in you anymore. Well, cool then. There is a heart-to-heart right here that I think we cannot yet engage in. Yeah. So then, before we move over, let's skill tree as well. Well, Dunban apparently got increased agility when HP is halved. Okay, and increases chance of double attack, which is really good. When HP is maxed, reduces effect of spikes. I'm gonna go for the spikes because at this point in the game the spikes will become more relevant. So having that as a thing is just in general not bad. You still don't have that, and you're still working towards the AP awards. Increases, yes, definitely good for you to have that, and you're not gonna get that. Weight of equipment, always a good thing to have. So sure, let's go with that. And you have everything from mine that you can get. Not gonna do that. Ether, not super important. Healing arts and chain attacks. We could do that, but at what cost? And duration of auras would be really good. 28 for that. That's not enough though. I would have to give that away. I'm gonna do that so that Ryan's auras are extended. It seems so much more helpful. Ether and the physical defense maybe, but not super important. So whatever, we have that. Arts. Let's up this a little bit. So, I wanna have your healing round be just a tad bit stronger. Then also, the thing that's really important is the head shaker. More damage and less cooldown. The less cooldown we have on that thing, the stronger it is. Then, Metal Blast is full. We can make the Thunder Bullets just a tad bit stronger. And Heat Bullet is still full. Shield Bullet would go to 900 damage immunity. Sure, let's do that. For Dunban, let's see. Perfect, up to 1000 with the Gale Slash. Really what I want. Then Spirit Breath, Serene Heart is really good. Let's increase that. And either haste and remove debuffs or strength up. No, we're gonna go with Peelers. Peelers, more strength and the aggro draw is just really good for Dunban. Shulk, for you, you have so much. I wanna go with Shadow Eye, 50% down, really good. We're gonna stay with that at the moment because it costs a lot to do that with you. And just that one so that it's completely filled up there. Everything else is strong enough so we can go in here. Shield, let's go for speed like a few times since I found myself using it. It's not a bad thing. And why not Buster at least once. Put a little bit in the Monado arts, even though we will need that later on as well. Keep that in mind. For you, Ryan, all of your arts seem to be pretty much filled up. Let's go for Berserk. Yeah, you're completely filled up. I need your art books. Because it feels like I don't have a lot of option with you right now, which is really bad. It should never be so bad as it is right now. Should really buy some art books for Ryan, if I find some. Maybe we should go back into the older places and take a look at the art books. Bridge 1, perfect. Also, if I want to swim over to a waterfall, you can swim over to them. They look way better from the distance though, I'm gonna tell you that right away. And there is a landmark over there. Not a fast travel point, but a landmark, so for completion's sake, you should go over there. I'm gonna not do this on screen because it's just me swimming around for a freaking long time. Also, I just realized that the bridge looks really wonky up on the minimap. Interesting. Anyway, and now it's nighttime here in the Makna forest. We are starting off with collecting some stuff, and let's find one thing here in Makna forest and completely goof that up. I'm gonna start it off giving a shield to Dunban and heat to Dunban as well, seeing how I goofed the beginning of this fight up. There we go, everybody gets shot, and of course your rifle already gets hotter. Headshaker is, by the way, also good for dazing enemies, so once that Ferris goes down, I'm ready with the Headshaker as well. There we go, and now we have two characters that can daze, double the time there. Just really good, and let's give Shulk a little bit of more heat, and there we go, just a tad bit better. One of two. Doing good. Not any problems here with taking out the enemies. But we are strong enough, so whatever. Nope. See, those are spikes. Spiked enemies. Not that, like we're gonna engage with that thing. It's over 60 levels above me, so nay, but spikes. At this point they will become more relevant, so that's why I wanna have the spike resistance for them then. You know what, let's just take you out. You are close by. Why am I just unable to do that? There we go. And I think after that I need to cool down the rifle. Why do I have so much damage already? I should be careful to not stand too close to... Well, the nebula isn't even close to me, so whatever. Hey, knocking down. Steel strike. Nah. There you go, Shulk. Have a little bit more heat. Gonna cool down my rifle. We're not gonna get to the chain attack, sadly. Charlie is just super slow. But thanks for the money anyway. We will need that to buy more. Cool job there, Shulk. We will need the money to buy all of the art books, because how much money do I have? 31,000. That's not as much as I would love to, but we could sell a lot of stuff. I need to take a look at the inventory as well. Should definitely do that as well at one point. And in between episodes I should definitely do that. Just gonna ignore everything here for the time being. Things are not super high level in comparison to me. So we are in a good range of level right now. Which is nice. I appreciate not being over leveled or under leveled at the same time. Either one would make this a little bit tedious or boring to watch. You hopefully can figure out which one will do what. Let's fight against you. You're level 30. There we go. Finally have a better one. Not cure. Not focusing on me, buddy. I am the one you're not focusing on. So, cooling down the rifle. So, not being knocked down again. You are a lucky bastard. Having the health of everyone in my eye, and let's go. I'm gonna metal blast you. You're gonna get knocked down. And then we can shaker edge you. There we go. See? Once they're toppled, they have spikes. That's what I mean with spikes will become more relevant. And spike deal damage whenever we touch them, so we need to be careful about that. We probably should not topple enemies willy-nilly anymore. Just a bad idea at this point. Just look at that unit. I wanna, even though it's not really something relevant to us right now, I want to show you something. This will be a little bit more dangerous, but whatever, we can do this. Nope, stop. I wanna get this right. There we go. So shield for Rhyme for Dunban, heat for Dunban. Why are you heated on me? I didn't even do anything. Yeah, sure, your rifle's getting hotter, Charlotte. It always gets hotter. Don't shove me around like... Help! 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 I'm in its butt. We are doing fine on health, so I don't need to worry about that. More heat. Nobody has any debuffs, so I don't need to cure bullet right now. And that thing, I guess, will not topple, so let's just use the head shaker just to deal damage. So that was some good damage there, and some good EXP. Gathering more equipment. That's why I want to go in here, because this is stuff for a side quest. The Zap Cave. So, not gonna lie, this is one of the funkiest looking places right here. Just wanted to take a look at it with you, because I mean, it's just so interesting. There's just a Brock sitting in front of it, and you're not that much over my level. You're still deadly to me because you have spikes, but you're not as dangerous, so still not gonna risk it though. Anyway, we have something that's happening right here. What's that? That's white.
Over there.
Hey, are you okay? You.
Shulk, what's wrong? Another vision?
Kind of. I'm not sure. But first, she needs help.
You're right. Let's look for somewhere safe.
There. I see a clearing under a giant tree. We can easily watch for anything approaching.
Okay. I'll carry her.
She hasn't sustained any serious injuries, but her condition is far from stable.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Her symptoms suggest ether deficiency. It's well known that Homs are strongly affected by ether levels in the environment. But I've never seen symptoms like this before. A sudden drop in ether content in the surrounding atmosphere causes a reaction. Symptoms range from fatigue to nausea. But in this girl's case...
What can we do?
We're gonna need water-type ether crystals. I'll load the crystals into a cartridge to shoot from my rifle.
Eh? You're gonna shoot her?
No, silly. I'll fire them into the air and the dispersed ether will heal her.
That's what I thought.
But the problem is the crystals. We can't just use any old crystal. They must be as pure as possible. This area must have a water source nearby. We should search there first.
I spotted a waterfall a little way back. What do you think, Charlotte? Would a waterfall produce pure crystals?
I can't think of a better place.
Then it's decided. I'll search for the crystals.
Hey, you're not going on your own.
I'll be okay. I need you to look after the group. We're short on water too, so I'll fill up our flasks.
Hey, good idea. Take care, man.
And at this point, we are only Shulk. So, we can not go this way. It blocks us effectively from here. Which, by the way, I want to point out is annoying because this right here is a marked spot. This is an area I think called Corrupted Zone, Corrupted Area, something like this. The game, in either situation you are, picks you up before you get to it, so you don't get that mark, and then it puts you past it and won't let you get back to it. Little bit of a spoiler there for later on. Once you've done the thing with Shulk, the game will also put you past it. So the game kinda lets you dance around that spot so that you might forget to get that area. It's annoying. Cleverly made to make you forget about something, not gonna lie there, but annoying. Also, only Shulk as a party member is why I wanted to upgrade him a little bit in his arts, because otherwise things will be a little bit hairy. And we are level 30, and those things around us are all rather strong, so for the way that we are playing, just getting into fights with Shulk alone might not be a good idea. Actually, what I'm gonna do, just to shorten up the whole travel, because we can just do that. Just quick travel over here. Ta-da, we did it. We are here. Don't have to run around all of those monsters. But if you actually go around and do all of the side quests up until this point, even just with Shulk you're overpowered and you can take on all of the enemies here. Trust me, I did it, and it's kind of fun. There's a few methods on how you could actually do that with getting down there, because you have to be down at this spot, and I personally like just jumping down and then swimming over. Cuts the travel time more than just half, and you know, why not? Lakeside, landmark. And let's collect some ether crystals here first, because I need them. I also should do something with them again. And then we collect this thing. Quest complete. Thank you.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello there.
Hello.
How unusual. It is quite rare to see a Homs in this region. I suppose you're wondering why I am here in that case. Then permit me to introduce myself. My name is Alvis.
Alvis? My name's...
It's Shulk. Isn't it?
How did you know that?
Wielder of the Monado, defender of Colony 9, the hero that has every mechon running. You're famous amongst all Homs.
I know you from somewhere.
They're here.
Huh?
The Monado emits a particular ether wavelength in its ground state. It must have drawn them.
Huh? Oh! What are they?
this myself. From the left? Then I'll go. Huh? How? Now, from above. It can't be. I saw its movements before it struck. How can it...
It is a Telethia.
Telethia?
They can read your mind. Whether you have a vision or not, if they know your next move, it's all in vain.
You know about my visions? How could you possibly...
There is only one way. Stop it in its tracks, then dull its perception.
No, Albert, stop! You don't know how to... Huh? A new symbol? Ha! That was... amazing.
I suggest you stop staring. The sword is yours to wield.
What was that light?
The Monado does not control itself. You control it.
I control it. By the light of the Monado. I will stop them.
Well then let's go, but before we go, take a look at the main menu, because we have a new party member, change equipment. But not for Shulks, for Elvis. We have unbeatable on him, which means he will not go down, he will stay with 1 HP regardless. Sadly we cannot take that off. We also don't have any better weapons for you, which is also sad. And the fun thing is, if you look at the weapon, the Claymore, it looks like the scrap driver that Shulk at the very beginning of the game has. Fascinating, isn't it? We can also not switch around to play as Elvis, because in that case we would not be able to lose. We can take a look at the skill trees. We just got the heals, the part beside the chain attacks, which is helpful, I wanna say. Burst affinity increases chance of champ fever. Sure, we're gonna stick with that. Anyway, let's go in, because we don't have anything new for level up right here. Because we have not learned the art yet, so there's nothing to do there, and everything in here is pointless, so let's just start the fight. New art learned, Shulk, Purge. So now we can purge enemies so that they cannot read our mind anymore. I'm just gonna attack once, and then we're gonna go in there and purge them. Even though right now, no, there they go with Soul Read. I do not like you having the ability to mind read me, so I used Purge. Why? Why am I missing? Hold up, also encourage you. But seriously, I used Purge. Why is... Seriously, come on, I used Purge. What the heck is going on here? There we go, now. There we go. And please focus on... whatever, let's just go. You look that way, there we go. I hate the sample that Elvis uses, that feel my power. It's kind of annoying to listen to. Okay, you hit me once with that and miss with... Oh, now. Wanted to encourage you and not Have you... I'm gonna do that for me. There, you won't be able to hit me now. I mean, like, seriously. Tell me if that's not annoying, that constant feel my power. You miss me. So, why do I even care about that? So, one of them is taken out. Now all I need to do is grind up the art for me again so that I can use the Monado. There we go. And purge you. Also, Elvis, please focus on the same character, on the same enemy. Just healthier overall if we are on the same enemy. Feel my power. Yes, Elvis. Sure. That hurts. There we go. Before it... Oh my god. I'm gonna go away. Or not. There we go. Whatever. Just gonna send that back and forth, I guess. And heal myself up before I die. Just constant visions. Telethia arrow too. Yes, okay, whatever you say, Telethia. I'm gonna wait a little bit. And there we go. You're not gonna hit me anymore. You still hit me? Come on now, game. Gonna encourage you. Frustrating, all in all, this fight is. And Yoda is inside of me now. No, not chain attack. Seriously. Gonna heal myself up because for some odd reason, even though they are focused on Elvis, Shulk is taking way too much damage. Could you stop being always right next to me? It's so annoying. Anyway, there we go.
Well, you see now, Shulk?
Thank you. Hey, wait a second. More importantly, where on Bionis did you learn to use the Monado?
They were not the primary Telethia. Merely its spawn. The primary Telethia dwells elsewhere in Makna Forest. Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
A girl?
The Monado is a divine sword capable of disturbing the very fabric of existence. Of both the material and the immaterial.
Alvis, how do you know so much about the Monado? Who are you?
Shulk! Shulk!
Huh? That's Ryan.
I'm over here!
Shulk, we looked all over for you. Thought you'd been eaten by the forest.
Sorry, Ryan. I got attacked by Telethia. If it hadn't been for Alvis, I wouldn't have survived.
Alvis? Who's that?
I'll introduce you. He's the one that... Alvis? But he was...
There's no one here.
I'm telling you, he was right here. He even taught me how to unlock a new power from the Monado.
Just you and me, Shulk. Ain't no one else around. You probably passed out from dehydration and dreamt this guy up. Come on. Wait till the others hear this.
He was here, Ryan. I didn't dream it. I'm not lying.
Okay, okay. I believe you. And while you were having fun with your imaginary friend, did you find any ether crystals?
Yes. Good quality ones, too.
Perfect. Come on. We should hurry them back to Shala. Hang around here long enough and we'll get whacked by an imaginary beast.
I'm not lying. Alvis, who are you?